from Soldier Field in Chicago. It's a special New Year's Eve edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. On 1st and 10, Herbert is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback.
Number 38.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Bears. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
At the ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted by the Vikings. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Minnesota. 44 yards on the ground. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
38, the ball carrier.
The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 10 carries, 66 yards.
Well, it's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes a leading rusher.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Third down.
Williams is going to have the first down and a little more. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal, Minnesota.
Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Tucker McCann set.
McCann's got it teed up. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Herbert down on second down. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like a... Herbert has it knocked free. And the Vikings pick up the football. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
Go far do they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
38, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Williams. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And it's good to make it 14-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
On first down. Justin Herbert will get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Open man is Duvernay. And he's got this down to the 35.
Duvernay.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Herbert on first down now. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
Herbert's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception.
At the 28-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He had 3 catches last week. That one his third on this drive alone. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Again, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to...
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Makes the score, Vikings 14.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for number 38. Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to loft one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll throw now on the final play. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And a good return up past the 30, but was it aided by an illegal block or a hold? Let's see.
This is unbelievable.
So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve as we now proceed to the start of the second half. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
39-yard line. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Vikings.
On the ground, this is Williams. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Shy of midfield. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and...
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. And the Vikings first down.
Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 31. Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher. And we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank. It doesn't matter whether he's first or second or even third in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
14. First down, Vikings.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To the air again. Herbert. That's taken in by Duvernay.
Devin Duvernay. That's good.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Herbert throwing again. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Justin Herbert sacked.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. He's going to look deep down the field, and they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the Bears' 47-yard line.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
3rd down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And this carries into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. And 10. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Come on now, let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen.
So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching, and he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to... And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Uchenna Nwosu in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and long.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
From the gun, Herbert. They got his man complete. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Brought down back.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Third and long, it's Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Herbert's pass incomplete from the contact.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, This team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Taking it about the 36. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion. 58's the Lion.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 6-yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 32.
Today's final score, Vikings.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great